Hi friends, I wanted to try something a little bit new today because, well, I felt called to. And if you're seeing this video, this one is definitely for you because I'm putting it out there that the people that tend to see this come up without searching for it are the ones called to the message. And what I'm going to do is channel intuitively from spirit for the vibration and frequency of the people who find this video to hear what I have to say. Now I'm going to tune in. Never done this before, like this on video. Let's see what we get, guys. What do you say? Okay. The first thing Spirit's showing me is that there is a fork in the road. So whoever is seeing this is on some sort of journey and they are about to either come to a place where they have to make a decision. And given that it's a fork in the road, it's probably not a very light decision. It's a, I don't know, I don't want to say massive. It's not feeling massive, but it could be massive. But you are about to make a decision of which way to go on something. Spirit's showing me that when you are making this decision, instead of thinking with your head, you need to remember to think with your heart. Your intuition will always give you the inner guidance that you want. It is very easy, however, to have your mind make you think that it's your intuition. Some people have a really hard time telling that apart. And so Spirit is telling me to just explain that a little bit. So I would describe intuition as something that when you're thinking, it's more so that you are really, consciously aware of a subject and you're processing the thought and one thought leads to another. Intuition is you dial it in to your heart, sometimes your stomach, and you just get to a very grounded, safe place. You never want to dial into your intuition when you're like in the middle of a workday and there's noise outside or something that's distracting you or you're not in a good mood, because then your mind's going to go into that because it's probably in some sort of fear, fight or flight mode, something like that. So it's really important to remember that when you're dialing into your intuition, if you're not used to that kind of experience, that you are doing it in a very peaceful space. That's why it's good to meditate before you ever dial into something like that. So I'm being told that you need to follow your intuition, which is going to feel very light. It's going to feel like whispers. Intuition, from what I've always read, heard, and also learned on my own through experience of working with Spirit, it's never going to be something that's coming at you in a fear-based way. Even though sometimes intuition can be a warning, it's in love. It's got a higher vibration to it. So hopefully that helps. So now to continue on with this message before it gets too long. As you're making this decision right now with this fork in the road of which way to go and you're dialing into your intuition, I'm being shown that you should label, this will be fun, this is interesting, okay, that you should label one of the forks in the road as whatever one of the decisions is, like decide. So like, imagine that you're seeing like a Y and you're at the end of this, V shape, right at the Y. And you need to decide which one you're going to have as the left road path and which one you're going to have as the right path. And you're going to decide and label those as which one. So like, let's just say that you're thinking about moving and one path is going to be California and one path is going to be Texas, for example, and you're going to know what that is in your mind. And when you sit there with your intuition, you're going to just see in your mind's eye which one of these paths you see your body start walking towards and gravitating towards to help you make this decision. So now that I'm getting all of this in the moment and it's just like I'm flying on the seat of my pants here and telling you what I'm getting from Spirit, I'm going to wrap it up for you. So basically, this was an intuitive channeled decision-making, visualization, meditation, whatever you want to call it. And it is to help you decide, whoever found this video, it is to help you decide on whatever it is that you needed to make that decision on based on your heart, based on your higher self, based on your intuition. So when you do this, please rewatch this. Don't just do it as you were doing it. Like, don't just go off of what you were doing, like as you were listening to it, unless it felt really right and you felt like you did it correctly. I would recommend, now that you know what the practice is that I got downloaded for you to do it when you are in a quiet, safe space, you are in a decent, at least neutral mood, and you never want to do things like this when you're in a bad mood again. The wrong thoughts will start creeping in. and retry it again and see where it takes you. And hopefully you will make the right decision because you are listening to your intuition and not society, not what other people want, but what you want for yourself, using your intuition, which links you to your highest self and the highest good of all. Hope this helps.